Teacher or a language student and you're looking for an AI technology that can generate content that you can use almost immediately, then this definitely is the tool for you. I'm really impressed with Diffit. I'm using it in my own studies of Polish, and what I like about it is it's super easy. You literally just write in the topic that you want and it will generate the exercises for you. You can then edit and adapt them, print them out and use them in the class with your students. But it also works in multiple languages, and I've been trying it out mainly in Polish. If you sit back and watch this video, I think you're going to be really surprised. You'll be surprised how simple it is. And if you like the video, please like it, please comment on it, please share it with other teachers, and of course join me on my YouTube channel. Let's get started. One last thing, many people ask me how I make my videos. I use Camtasia. If you want to try it out, there's a link to test it for free in the description. You can also buy it with a discount. I've provided a link there, and there's also a free 6-part course that will take you through everything in how Camtasia works, and I'll also put that in the description. So we're using the free tool, and when you sign up to Diffit, and I signed in using my Google account, you get the chance also to use the premium features for a certain period of time. Now what I'm going to do in this example is show you an example in English, but you can use this tool in other languages, and I've even used it in Polish. All you need to do is actually write in the topic of the reading comprehension you want, and what will happen is you choose the level, you choose the language, and then you click on generate, and it will generate for you first of all a reading comprehension, but also some pictures that you can use in the handout. Then after that there will be a summary. After that there will be a list of vocabulary with examples of the key words plus the definitions. After that there will be multiple choice questions. After that there will be some other kind of questions for discussion, etc. All generated in an instant. Let me show you how it works. So I've asked for an article about the key things to do to extend your life and keep healthy. I'm going to choose level 7, okay, which I said I've been using a lot when, well not a lot, but I've certainly been doing it when doing things in Polish. And I'm going to click on generate resources. It's that easy. So let me just show you what will now happen. Just have to wait a minute. Now remember, I am using the premium tool, and remember that you get the premium tool for free for a certain period of time. There's quite a lot to take in here, so I'm going to go slowly and explain what's happened. First of all, it's generated an image for you at the top, and in fact you've got a number of images that you can choose from. So you don't have to go with this image. If you perhaps wanted this one, you can choose this image. And then underneath, what you're going to get is a text. Now notice that you can do quite a lot with that text. You can adjust the length, you can edit it, you can copy it, okay? So the text has been written. And if you then come down below the text, you get a summary. Now I've actually found this quite useful when working in Polish. So what I often do, I'm saying it again, I haven't done that many activities in Polish, is that I read the summary before I start to read the text. One of the things I like about this tool is that it's a great tool to use on your own if you want to study. And so I would recommend it to students, showing it to your students, because it's so useful in terms of language learning. Now, one feature that I like straight away is this key vocabulary. So in other words, it takes some of the key words from the text and it gives you a definition and an example of that word being used in a sentence. Now, this is where the level is very important, because obviously the lower level you choose, the easier the text will, and the more simple the vocabulary items that the text or the words that are selected here will be. Remember, I've chosen about level 7 for this one. But this is really useful. And notice you can add words as well. So you could come in and add additional words if you wanted. You can add vocabulary by just clicking here, add vocabulary words, okay? And what you can do is pull words from the text and say, well, how many additional words do you want? Choose the number and then click on generate, and it will add additional words. Now, I've actually already done it for this particular exercise, and I've just added a few more. But you can do that. Now, of course, you can add your own words in from the text, or you can let it randomly select the words for you. And remember, of course, you can always edit any of this, okay? Really quick break from the video. Please, if you can, like the video, share the video, comment on the video, and of course join me on my YouTube channel because it really helps to push my rankings on YouTube. And if you want more free videos, come over to teachertrainingvideos.com. We've got loads of content on here. We've got a great section on AI technologies for language teachers. I specialize in making videos to show teachers, language teachers, how to use technology. If you want to go that bit further, think about joining the newsletter. There are 12,000 subscribers. You'll get updated with all the latest videos and the free webinars that we run. But also at the moment, if you sign up, you'll get the free 14-part video course in using technology in language teaching. And I basically highlight some of the best technologies I've come across, and most of the technologies that I highlight are free. Thank you very much. Let's get back to the video. If we come down below, you'll see even more activities, okay? And again, notice this, that it gives us here some multiple choice questions. Now, we've only given us actually 3 questions. So we do have the option again of adding more questions. Now, if you click on add questions, you've got kind of these categories of where you can add questions. I'm going to depth of knowledge, okay? And then it kind of gives you these subsets. Is it going to be comprehension, simple reasoning, strategic thinking, or extended thinking? I'm just going to go for comprehension, which in many cases when it comes to languages, that's what you want to focus on, but it does depend, of course. And then I'm going to do, say, for example, 3 questions, and then I get questions. It's going to add 3 additional questions in, and that will extend it then to 6 questions. You get some short answer questions. Again, you can do the same thing. And then you get some open-ended prompts. These can be really good for discussions, etc. Now, this is the interesting thing, is that the way that you can share this content with your students can really vary because there are lots of different templates. And the last thing I want to do is just show you how the templates work. I'm really impressed with Diffit, but it's not my favorite tool for generating content and exercises, etc. That would be tweed.com, which also now works in multiple languages. And if you want to learn to use that tool, I'm going to put a video on the screen that you can click on now and watch. And tweed.com also comes with a free option. Now, I'll need to do another video on this, but if I click over here, we've got obviously the option to print out, and you can kind of choose that, and then you're going to export. Okay, so we're going to obviously go with all the content. We're going to click on export, and then that's going to allow me to print that whole lesson out. Okay, so that would be one option. But what I want you to notice, if I just cancel this and come back here, is that you do actually have lots of other options for the way that the content can be organized. Now, so I'm going to really need another video, but if I just click here on see all export options, you kind of notice that you've got, let's say that, you're thinking about setting something up to work to get students to collaborate, or you're going to really want to work on reading strategies, or you want to focus on the vocabulary. Then what you can do is you can choose one of these sections, and then it's going to give you various templates, and it will add the content into that template, and then you can print it out. Now, I'm guessing that this is only a premium feature, and as soon as you go back to the non-premium account, I presume that won't be available to you. But certainly when you sign up, and remember, when you sign up you get the premium account for free, then that is definitely a possibility. Very interesting tool. As I said, I have started using it already. Okay, really hope you liked that video, and don't forget, if you want more free videos, come over to teachertrainingvideos.com. We've got this menu system here at the top, and there's plenty of drop-down menus, and I've tried to organize the content to make it easier to find the content. And there's a special AI section that you might find really useful, and that is becoming very popular. Don't forget also that you can sign up to the newsletter. If you sign up to the newsletter, you'll get a free 14-part video course, which basically highlights the best technologies that I've come across for teaching and learning. Remember, my specialization really is using technology for language teaching. And there are no tricks. Literally all the technologies that I show you are free. Another thing you can do is join me on Patreon if you want to have live training with me. For $6 a month, you get a monthly training session where we all meet online and we look at the technology in detail. We do activities with that technology to really learn it, so you can then obviously bring it into your teaching and learning. And along with that, I also add up every month 3 additional videos. Now these videos are exclusive to Patreon. There are no advertisements. I get straight into the training. And I often deal with technologies that I don't cover in my YouTube videos, particularly AI technologies, or I go into more detail. Now the other great thing about Patreon is that if you join Patreon, you get access to all the previous videos that have already been uploaded. Finally, if you do want to contact me about me doing some training with your organization, then you can contact me from the website. Just scroll down a bit and you'll see it says Contact Russell. Obviously, I do a lot of training around using technology in language teaching, and obviously more recently, a lot of that training has been around AI. However, I also train people in using Camtasia. Camtasia is the technology that I use to make the videos. I am actually a TechSmith recommended Camtasia trainer. I can take your level up to a really high level if you want to learn more about how to use Camtasia and how I make my videos. I do training on a one-to-one basis and of course in groups as well. Finally, if you wanted to build up your YouTube channel, if you want to know how I did that, that was a lot of time and effort spent studying how YouTube works, and I've managed to get to more than 80,000 subscribers, and I don't advertise at all. I've literally built up that channel through making videos and doing the right things on YouTube. If you want to learn more about how to make a YouTube channel or set up your business in YouTube, and you really can make money on YouTube almost right from the beginning, then please contact me. Again, even if you're an individual or a group of people, I'm always interested. Go to the website, come down to Contact Russell, and you can contact me from there. I'm going to leave some more videos on the screen now that I think you might be interested in, and thank you very much.